I don't have to use a lot of it because it keeps my car in such great condition, but the stuff is what I call magic in a bottle. You know the look of a car when it's in the showroom? Well, you know, they use special stuff to make it shine like that. They probably use something very similar to this. But what you get is you get this mirror finish on the outside of your car, even an older car. What when you buy today, you're gonna get 2 of the microfiber towels and you get a bottle of the Shine Armor. It will give you that mirror finish, clean your car, and leave that protective coat in a matter of seconds. Look at this, one side treated, one not. The brake dust on your wheels, you won't have to clean those as much. It's all about the technology. It fills in the imperfections that happen over time. And then it creates this barrier. I don't suggest you do that, but it's kind of cool to see that this guy burned his car to show it, and afterwards nothing could get through. It works on paint, it works on chrome. It works on any type of surface on your car. It even works on the interior. It cleans, it protects, and it does it for up to 12 months, which is why this one bottle is enough for the year. Maybe even for a couple of cars. Once you cover it, you're good to go. You know, if you live in an area where you get a lot of heat, if you're in Arizona or Florida, you know, areas where you get a lot of heat, right? You may want to treat it more than once, but it is amazing. It's a customer pick on hsn.com. It's under 20 bucks today. Read the reviews, people love it. Lou Caputo's back, and Lou's gonna take you on a little tour of why this stuff, Lou, and I bought it and I was like, whoa, because my car's a year old, showroom, new. That's what it looks like, Lou.
Well, and there's a couple reasons why it does that. First of all, Shine Armor is like having 3 different products in one. It will wash your car, it'll clean it, and it does it without water because it's a waterless wash. So you don't have to get a bucket out, you don't need a hose, you don't have to do any of that stuff. You just use the Shine Armor. But then once it does that, it shines the car, so you get this beautiful high gloss finish off your vehicle, but then it's going to protect it as well. Because this has what's known as hybrid ceramic in it, so it actually fills the tiny little voids, the swirls, the scratches in the surface of your paint. And Guy, that's what gives it that brand new look. But just so people understand, I've got a little demonstration I want to show you here. What we've done is I have actually taken this windshield and I've treated this side with Shine Armor. And this side, we didn't do anything to it. So if I take the bottle and I set it here, bottle's not gonna go anywhere. It's sticking to the windshield, okay? If I stick it on the Shine Armor side, it just wants to glide right down there. And you know, and it's interesting too, because it actually looks cleaner. If you could see it from the back, it looks cleaner too, just by using the Shine Armor. And that's one of the really cool things about Shine Armor, is that you can take Shine Armor, use it on glass, use it on painted surfaces, use it on plastics, use it on chrome, even the rubber on the tires. And you were talking about the interior. There's no part of the car, Guy, that you can't use this on.
Yeah, and it lays down this protective coating too. You know, at first I didn't think about using it, Lou, on the rims of my car. But you've probably seen my car. It's one of those cars that, you know, the calipers right inside, that create a lot of brake dust.
You could see it.
And it's dirty. I mean, if the tires are dirty, the car looks terrible. So what I did is I said, I'm gonna try it one time. I'm gonna clean the wheels, which I did. And then I put a layer of Shine Armor on. Dude, it was like day and night. Like, I wouldn't have to clean the tires for a month. I mean, that's how clean, because remember, it basically not only makes it more shiny, it makes it more slippery. And if you're a dust particle, or if you're a bird turd, or whatever you are, or a dead bug, you're not going to stick to the car. And that's what happens as the original showroom finish starts to wear. Stuff just sticks onto your car a little bit more readily. There's a good example. When we throw that muddy water on there, you see how it runs off, because the treated side is basically, Lou, more slippery.
No, it is, and that's the thing is, remember, what really makes the surface of a car hold on to dirt and hold on to, you know, the hard water stains and things like that, Guy, it's when the paint surface starts to get pitted over time, when it starts, you know, from going through car washes and things like that, and you start to get those swirl marks on them. And the Shine Armor, because it has that ceramic, they call it nanotechnology, it goes into all those tiny little, almost imperceptible swirls, and it fills them. So it gives you a really, really smooth, slippery surface. I mean, I was telling you last time how I made a trip like 2-3 months ago here in Florida, and there were love bugs everywhere, and the entire front of my truck just looked like it was painted black with love bugs. It's unbelievable. But because I put a coat of Shine Armor on it, came off just like that. And speaking of, let me show you how easy this is to use. Now, you're going to receive the bottle of Shine Armor with this, okay? But you're also going to receive 2 of these really nice 1x1 microfiber cloths. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a little Shine Armor, and I'm actually just going to wet down the microfiber cloth. and then I'm gonna spray some on the surface of the hood. Now, right away, you can see the Shine Armor starting to do something there, okay? Now, as I slowly start to weave this around here, just give it a couple swirls, right? And you can see right away, it's taking all that gunk that was on there off. But then if I take the dry one and come up behind it, now wait till you see the shine that this leaves behind. Look at that. I mean, look at the difference between this side and right here where I just cleaned it. And you can see clearly that is amazing how good that looks. I mean, and that's what the Shine Armor is going to do for you, but I'll go you one better. We talk about how you can use it on a lot of different surfaces. If I take this tire right here off a tiny, tiny little car, all right, and I can spray the bottom of this. Now watch this, because you know, it's funny. I used to go and buy like 4 or 5 different things to wash my car. You know what I mean? It wasn't just one thing. And now I have one bottle, I walk around, and this will last up to 6 months. Now just look at the bottom of the tire that I just did right there, and you can see how clean that is. And it's shiny too. Look at the way it brought the shine back to that rubber. So this will last up to 6 months when you use it. And then you do, you know, I can get basically 2 treatments out of this for my truck. Just using the Shine Armor, and it lasts. Let me tell you something. You wash it in between, that's fine. But you were talking about this earlier. The dirt doesn't stick the same.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah, it creates this, and there it is right there. And here's where I think I appreciate it on the car tires more than anything else. Well, just because you know how hard it is to clean car tires. I mean, I can run my car through a car wash and get it to look pretty decent. It looks better when I actually run it through the wash and then put a little Shine Armor on the outside of it to just kind of polish it up. It's great on any shiny surface. It looks great, even on your matte surfaces. It'll give them that clean look. So if you've got areas of your car that, you know, like the bumpers, excuse me, that you just saw there, it brings those back to life and it protects them. You know, it's kind of like when you go out in the sun and you go out with nothing on your skin. And it kind of dries out. I mean, the sun is really harsh on anything out there. You know, it gives us wonderful life and all that stuff, but if you sit out there long enough, it's going to start to deteriorate. And this product right here is what brings that showroom finish back. Easy to use. It's never been simpler. You know, my son was going out and buying $30 and $40 finishing kits for his Subaru, and I'm like, dude, you need to try this Shine Armor. He tried it, he's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's under 20 bucks for this. And he uses it everywhere now. I mean, they use it on the tires, on the rims. It's also great if you ride a bike, you know, if you got motorcycle, whatever, it shines that up. Because you know, everybody wants the chrome on their bikes to look great. It's perfect for that. Even things that aren't a vehicle, that you just want to shine up. Right? Could be anything out there. It'll create that great, great lasting shine, and it gives you that layer of protection. We are inside a minute. Lou, I'll give you another 30 seconds to just kind of wrap it up, but I think everybody should at least try it and see what all the fuss is about, because everybody's talking about it. It's on TV. People love it.
Yeah, and just remember, you know, it's going to do those 3 things for you. It's going to clean, it's going to shine, and it's going to protect the surface. And again, untreated, treated, take a look at that. It just sits there. When I put it there, put it on the other side that's been treated with Shine Armor, look at the way that just glides there. That's what it's going to do for the surface of your car.
I love it. I love it. Makes stuff clean, makes it slippery so the dirt and the bugs don't stick to your car. Even if you have issues with the bugs, you and I know we're Florida guys now, so it's like you go coast to coast, you might as well put a jacket on your car. It's that bad. Well, that's exactly, it's kind of what this is. Lou, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
You're welcome, buddy. All right, man.
We'll see you soon. 707-268 is the item number if you want to grab it. Stick around. We've got